Hi YouTube, one important thing I forgot to mention through the video. I'd like for you to watch the whole video, the whole entire video, and please don't come to any conclusions until you watch the whole entire video. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe, you know what you gotta do. I also hope you enjoy the content. You know what's up. Hi YouTube, how's it been? KD the truth, you know what's up. The honest truth. What I gotta say, what I gotta spill, what I gotta speak, what I gotta rap. Hey, no cap. Hey, let's get it. Ooh, ooh.
The next
rapper. But honestly though, today what we're gonna talk about is how men
I'm about to cry.
Are taught from the childhood to be women, and it's a sad day. For all men, no cap. See, the problem here is us men, we're taught to be soft out here. We're taught to act like women out here. Nah, man, some men. Because I was raised by my dad and my mom. So my dad actually taught me what masculinity was, what it meant to be tough, what it meant to actually have mental strength, not just physical. Because physically, I'm fairly strong. I'm not the strongest, obviously. But compared to my dad and my brother when I was younger, yo, I get my ass whooped so many times. Yo, these men out here, my brother and my dad, yo, they got real strength, like real strength. When I get mad, I get just as stronger, actually stronger than them. But that's because of my genetics genes. You know, my parents, they got anger issues. They got anger issues.
I'm gonna tell his dad that.
We got anger issues, right? When we get angry, yo, we become like the Hulk. We like, you want to fight? Let's go, boom, boom. I'm dead dogs though, boy. But let's get back into the video. No more of that other stuff I was talking about. So, man, it's tough. Because since you're little shrimpy, you know what I'm talking about? Little boy out here. We're taught to be soft. Like, I seen it too. Like, these men out here. Especially if you grow up single mother. Or if you grow up with a beta father. What up? I don't want to get into too many titles though, but I'm going to describe beta for you, alright? A man that doesn't really respect himself and believes that the woman that he is with is what defines him and what makes him better. A man that doesn't believe in himself. A man that doesn't get respected like he truly wants to. Doesn't really go after what he wants to. Isn't out there for himself. Doesn't do things for himself. So, the problem here with having a beta father, let's keep it like that, simple. Ain't gonna get into too many words. But is that your children are gonna run all over you. See, I'm gonna say 50%. 50% it is his fault, 50% it isn't. That 50% that is his fault, see, your choices makes you who you are. Not what you were raised or what you've been through. It's your choices that make you. See, a man can choose. Actually, let's rephrase that a bit better. Any person can choose what they want to be, how they want to be, how they want to live their life. But the problem here is with the beta man is that they're scared. Honest truth. They're scared to become a man. See, cause a bunch of men out here, they're taught that being a man, being aggressive, being too tough isn't a good thing out here. See, there's this thing that we say, and macho is macho out here. See, when you're a macho, in Spanish, macho is a bull. It's a man cow, which is a bull. It's like, boom, boom. You know how they hit their heads and stuff like that? When you're a bull, you're a bull. You understand what I mean? When you're tough, you're tough. See, the problem there is that they don't understand that a bull is tough when angered. A bull is tough when mating, when they're looking for a mate, and when they have to protect their family. See, a bull is also soft too, which they don't understand. See, when a bull is mating, with the cow, you know what I mean? They they're at the most vulnerable. See, anytime you have relationships with a woman, a man has a relationship with a woman, they're actually at the most vulnerable. They're at the weakest point. At that point, anything can happen. Anything's possible. And it's the highest chance you could die too. Because if this woman's crazy, she could try to kill you while you're sleeping or anything. Also, when you're, clapping cheeks out here, that could happen too. But the problem here is that men, they're taught to be soft out here. And part of this is on the media. Part of this is on the belief system. Part of this is on what you watch, hear, listen to.
And what you eat too.
What you eat too, too. Because there are certain foods that literally bring down your testosterone and bring up the feminine hormone. Which is, the feminine hormone goes up and testosterone goes down. That's what makes some men have high-pitched voice. Actually, let me not get into that as much. Because some men just naturally have a high-pitched voice. Some men don't. Some men have a mixed one like mine. But sometimes people eat foods that aren't good for you. Like, there's literally foods out here that could raise your testosterone, and there's ones that could drop it down lower than it's ever been before. See, the fast food, the fake food, the artificially made food, the food that's been processed, been packaged and stuff like that, all that food, I bet you 90 to 95% of it is bad for you. See, because when you start genetically modifying food, GMO food, start genetically modifying food, the content or the way it's created, it completely changes. It becomes something that for the human body isn't as nutrient, isn't as edible, isn't as consumable, isn't as much efficient, doesn't give you as much energy as what is natural. See, but the problem nowadays is a lot of people, they be eating a lot of junk food and bad food that isn't really good for them. They be poisoning their bodies. They don't realize that. See, it's said, there's this saying that goes, your body is your temple, and whatever you put in your temple is what will reflect in the outside. So, if your temple is made out of straw, is it strong? So if your temple was only eating junk food, will it have the muscles you need? So if your temple was made out of iron, that is strong. So if you eat the healthy food, the right food, you'll become strong. See, but what people don't understand out here, from weak to strength takes time, energy, and effort. See, energy, strength, everything, it's all developed. It isn't just, boom, set in stone one way or another. Nah, you can develop your body into becoming a better version of yourself every time, every day, every second of your life. But what people don't understand is they gotta do something. They have to react. They have to act. They have to be able to do things like this. See, some people, they just never want to move for themselves. See, I said I wanted to do YouTube. How long? Like half a year ago, a year ago?
Yeah, like a half a year.
It took me like a year to start YouTube. See, I bought a camera like half a year ago. I recorded some videos. They were alright, but I never posted nothing. I didn't edit. I was making excuses of not doing this. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm a man. And I'm a man of my word. If I'm gonna do something, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Why? Because that's what a man is out here. Man of his word does what he says he's gonna do. He doesn't just like, oh man, that's a lot of work. Nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yo, chill. See, and the jobs I had, they knew I was a man. See, they put me to do the hard stuff out here. I'd have to do the heavy lifting, the heavy pushing, the heavy stuff. There were other men in my job too. but they knew that they weren't as masculine as me, not as manly as me. They wouldn't get. They would probably give up in the first 3 seconds of doing the stuff I did, bro. Stuff I did, it was a struggle. It was hard. I'd be getting home, my back be hurting, damn, my legs be hurting, my hands be hurting. Who'd I tell? My family, my closest friends, but I wouldn't really tell the co-workers anything. I tell the managers because I'd be like, yo, chill it. I can only take so much. My body isn't immortal, isn't eternal, isn't forever lasting. I got my limits too. And when I surpass the limits, yo, I feel dead. But that's when you exhaust your body so far. See, when you exhaust your body so far, some people don't understand your testosterone levels will rise too. Your voice will get deeper too. See, at my other job, they would feed us food, right? And then I'd work so freaking hard that I knew I was really running on fumes. Running on fumes, bro. And it got so bad sometimes that my testosterone would literally rise so high that my voice literally get way deeper. Like so deep, man. I almost didn't even recognize myself. I was like, damn, it's really me. I remember this one time, I got sick, right? And I came back, right? And then this girl was like, what happened to your voice? Because it was way deeper, right? It was a good amount deeper. I was like, why does it sound so deep? I was like, I was sick. Wow, why did my voice get so deep? Because you see, this is one important hormone in you, the man's body. There's this one important hormone in the man's body. You want to know what it's called? Testosterone. You see, testosterone is the man's superpower out here. Literally is. See, without testosterone, we wouldn't really be men out here. We wouldn't be able to push past our limits. We wouldn't be able to lift weights and get bigger. We wouldn't be able to run beyond exhaustion, run beyond our limits. We wouldn't be able to push it. You see, that's why women out here, they ain't got the testosterone we pumping through our body. They ain't got the levels of testosterone we have. They have some, a little bit, but it doesn't compare to an actual man. Never will. Never will. Never has, never will be. Simple as can be. See, I bet you $100,000 if two people, woman and man, lift weights for a whole year straight, and their weights, their diets, everything is exactly the same. I bet you $100,000 the man, at the end of the year, will be able to lift more than the woman. Even if every day of the year they did the same workout, same weights, ate the same food, at the end of the year, 100,000 times bet you that the man will be able to lift more than the woman. I don't care if the woman gets bigger arms than the man. I don't care about that. Size is just size. But strength is truth. You see, there can be strength in the brain, mental strength, and there can be physical strength too. But men out here, they taught to become weak mentally. Cause see, men out here, actually in school, they teach you to be in school and pay attention and listen to the person that's teaching you. They don't teach you to think for yourself and like imagine what you can do, what you can become, what you can possibly do and help the world out here. They don't teach you that. Like what you can do, it's not important is pretty much what they're telling us. What you can do won't change the world. You see, change is inevitable. It will not stop. It will not change. That time is always changing and the world is always changing. See, but we have to decide as a people, as a world, whether we want to change for the better or for the worse. Because a lot of times people like to change, but for the worse. It ain't the good stuff. It ain't the high and mighty life that you really think it is. Cause these rappers, these famous people, a lot of them ain't living the best life they really want. What's that comedy guy's name? Remember the one that died? He was funny.
The Spanish dude? That's a Spanish dude. He's a white
guy, yeah.
I don't know his name. Forgot.
There was this hilarious actor. Forget his name, but he's from Jumanji. You guys know Jumanji. He's funny. The old Jumanji, not the new one. The old one. So he was the main character, right? He was funny. He's funny, right? But see, what he portrayed to the people was completely different from what he felt inside. Because deep down, you know what you really feel. You know what is really happening. See, that's why pain and happiness and joy is such a good thing. Because without pain, you really won't be able to appreciate the joy and the happy times you have. Without pain, without hurt, without disaster, you won't understand what the good life really is. See, that's why the actors, the rappers and stuff like that, people like that nowadays think they're living the good life, but really they're just living a fake life. It ain't real. The media teaches you to be fake. It teaches you to be something you're really not. See, we're brainwashed nowadays. But it's time for you to start thinking for yourself, being the man you truly want to be. To wrap this up, man, I want you to get, what's the word? Be uncomfortable. Do things you don't like to do. Do something for yourself, not for others. Do things that will help you. Do what makes you uncomfortable. Get out of your own skin. You know how that saying goes? Get out of your own skin and you'll be doing things that you never thought were possible. See, if you do that, you'll become the man you truly want to be. See, at first I wasn't really as comfortable talking loud, talking stronger, speaking tougher. At first I was just quiet. See, I was able to read people because I met so many people. I've seen their actions and their words. A lot of times people's words and actions do not match. They're not on the same level. Their words might be high, but their actions might be lower than low. Super low. See, a lot of people like to talk the talk, but don't like to walk the walk. See, you say something, you do it. You say something, you don't do it, you're not a man of your word. It's simple, man. Do things you don't really like. Do things that are hard. Do the hard stuff now, so then in the future you could rejoice the benefits when it's hard. See, when you do the hard stuff now, in the future, you'll be able to be happy, beneficial, every freaking form and way. See, life isn't a straight path. It's a curved one. See, it's never going straight one way you want it to go. It's never gonna be perfect. Like that smooth road, you know, when you're driving on your car and you finally get on that smooth, brand new road where everything feels fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, you hit a bumper or a pothole or something. Why? You weren't ready for that, were you? Then you almost lose control there too. But you know what? You gotta pick yourself up and keep on going through the hard struggles, hard life, tough life. You gotta be able to believe in yourself even when nobody else believes in you. See, the belief in oneself can overcome everybody. Because what they see is only what you show, not what you think. Because nobody can read your mind. But the only way they could understand your mind is about your actions, your words, and your doing. See, you can be here, but your mind is somewhere else. You can be here, but you're thinking about something or someone, and you're not focused on what you're actually doing. See, what you need to do is focus on the moments in life, on the moment you're living. Focus on what you truly want to do in your life. Focus, not focus just to focus, but focus to do what you truly want, not what others want. See, what others want isn't necessarily the best for you. See, what others want won't really help you. But what you want can and may also not help you. Because a lot of times we do what we want, but what we want isn't really the best thing for us. See, the hard thing, the difficult thing, the thing that is difficult to focus on and maintain on is probably the best thing for us. But a lot of people are taught to avoid the hard thing. But you know, when you study for a test and you put your work into it, your heart, sweat, and soul, and you passed it with a pretty good grade. Actually, not the pretty good grade, a great grade, surpassing grade, like above all your classmates and all that. You know, when you pass your test and you're like, damn, I did that. I worked for it. I did it. That's on me. I didn't BS it. I didn't cheat. I didn't do nothing of that. I actually learned something. And you feel proud of yourself. That's what I want you to do. Be proud of yourself. See, being proud of yourself because you're doing something good is way better than being proud of yourself because you did something. Because you got the quick pleasure, the quick one, the quick win, the quick one. Yeah. That quick stuff, it disappears real quick too. Anything easy, quick in life, or at least most things that are quick and easy in life, aren't really that good. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. We're going to talk about how your body is your temple. Sorry about the vibrations. That's my phone. Forgot to take off the notifications. But don't pay attention. What am I missing?
Alright, so what Kevin said about the temple, about your body, your temple, right? That was good, right? So, if you know, there's two reasons why guys turn gay too, right? Or turn, like, you know, girls. It's too much, it is true though. And no disrespect to the gay people out there, right? I'm not sure this, but if you're, let's say you're 20 years old, right? 15, let's say you started 15, right? So 15 to 20, right? Those 5 years, right? You listen to gay music, you play dolls, like girls' dolls. You watch gay porn, right? You have gay magazines. You have gay clothes, pride clothes, right? Or even you paint your nails. You see your sister paint your nails. I'm gonna paint my nails, right? See, you know how Cameron said when you eat something, it becomes your temple, like your temple, right? When you see something, it becomes that. So let's say if you watch porn for 5 years, right? Gay porn, right? The 6th year, you become gay. That is true because all your eyes is sees.
Stop saying porn.
Oh.
Can't say that on YouTube.
Oh yeah, my bad. You watch like, you know, like sex, like.
Oh, say that either.
Okay.
Say S3X. You watch S3X. You watch the rated R videos.
Hub. I'm gonna say hub.
No. Say you watch the rated R videos or the hub.
Yeah, you watch the hub. So you watch gay hub, right? And and see, that's the thing too, is that it's true though. What you eat, whatever you eat, it becomes your temple, right? But whatever you see and hear, it becomes it too. So let's just say Kevin's a good kid, right? But I made Kevin watch I don't know, Pop Smoke, right? All his drill music, meaning killing, disrespecting the dead, smoking packs, all that, right? And Kevin listened to him for 1 year, right? The 2nd year, what Kevin becomes? A gay member, want to be like Pop Smoke. If he makes music, it's about what? Drugs, having sex, killing people, disrespecting the dead, smoking packs, smoking this and this, right? It's true though. Whatever you hear, you become it. Whatever you see, you become it. Whatever you eat something, you become it. It's that simple. Because I'm telling you right now, frequency beats, you listen to it, you calm down. But you listen to like the government's beats, meantime like like the rappers' beats, like Pop Smoke and all them, what happened? You become drilling and stuff. So that's another thing too though. You have to watch what you see and hear. And it's true though, because I know a lot of people, I'm not gonna say any names, they was straight at one point. I ain't gonna lie to you. They told me, I watch gay hub. I play dolls. They told me. That's tough though, and they turned gay. I can't lie. I felt heartbroken a little bit. Not because of them, because they told me. Because I was like, that's tough. And then they got in trouble. They got kicked out the house. They got bullied, this and this. So you have to understand that whatever you see affects you. Whatever you hear affects you, and it's true though. So it's like this though. Why do people heal themselves with frequency beats, with sounds, waves, right? Because it's calm, it's flow. But why do people are killing each other a lot right now? Why? Because these famous rappers, guess what? Drilling music. How's it drilling? It's like do that, or like that. Because your brain is like, oh dude, this thing gets me going. I gotta go kill someone. I gotta sell drugs. I go do this. So you have to watch when you see and hear. Because at the end of the day, if you see girls with big butts, right, all your life, and you get a girlfriend, she has a small butt, you don't want her. You want a girl with big butt because that's all you see. let's say all your life you hear your mom getting beat up by your dad, right? You hear that, right? And then one day you see someone in the streets, a guy is beating up his woman, and you hear that same sound. You think is I heard that sound by my mom before, and I'm gonna whoop that dude's ass because you whooped your dad's ass, because that's how you hear. See the thing with me is that when my niece cries, I know how my niece cries, because every time she cries, I hear it with my ears. I hear it. What I see her face is what I see with my eyes, right? So guess what I do? I calm her down. I grab her. I put her up and down with my arms. So when you grab her with your arms, you put her up and down. There, and you put your hands behind her back, like softly, whatever. That's what you do. Know why? Because I see what I see. I hear what I hear. You guys just like, no, baby's crying. Put a milk on her. She needs to shut up. No, that's not the right way. When you see, it's what you see. What you hear is what you hear. So some people like this though. The reason why I differ from my mom, because all I see with my eyes is pain with her. So I don't want no one else's mom feel the pain as my mom did. Here is like, if Kevin is like, let's say Kevin's curling a 40-pound, right, with his right hand, right, and Kevin's yelling, right, and I'm like, yo Kevin, stop that, you're yelling, you're hurting my ears. That's what you hear. If I hear that Monday through Sunday, the next Monday I'm like, yo Kevin, can you calm down with that yelling? Just try to do it softly, right? Kevin does it softly. That's why I hear Monday through Sunday. You have to understand that. And again though, you might think that you're spiritual or you have a lot of energy, you can stop that. You cannot stop that. So many people be like, I know a couple of spiritual people, right? They think that they're God, right? They think that they have a lot of power or whatever, right? My dude, some of them turn gay because all they hear is like gay people or like gay sounds or gay hub or gay magazines or dolls, everything, or painted nails or painted what's called your feet nails or your toes. My fault, your toes. So again, though, whatever you hear is what you hear. Whatever you see is what you see. Whatever you put in your body, you become it. And it's that simple. So yeah. So hope you understand that. And if you don't, then try to do this. If you don't, try to do this for me. If you don't, alright, fine. Listen to Paul Smoke for Monday through Sunday, right? And listen to his drill beats, right? And tell me how you feel through Monday to Sunday, right? And I know you feel. Please, I'm not God, but I know this. You feel you want to kill someone and sell drugs, all the above, right? But listen to like who? Like soft music, like a flow.
Like jazz music?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Like Bruno Mars?
Yeah, like flow, right? Monday to Sunday, and they tell me on Monday how you feel. Then you tell me I feel different. I don't feel like I want to kill. I want to spread love, not hate. I want to be smile more. I want to be kind more. I want to do this and this. I want to be positive more. That's how it is. And another thing too, though. Your eyes, your ears, and your mouth is connected to what? Your brain. It's connected to your body. Hope you know that. If you think I'm lying, bro, I'm not lying to you. It connects to it. I'm not lying. If it does not connect to it, if I do this, and Kevin ears does not connect to his brain would tell Kevin I didn't hear nothing. But if I do this again, Kevin ears, he hears it, right? He's like, Marty's banging on something because his brain's connected to his ears. But again, though, some people are deformed. I get that. Some people are maybe someone cut them and they cannot hear. I understand that. But I'm talking about the other people who was born with 2 ears. They can hear all this.
More naturally.
Yeah. So again, though, whatever you see, you see. Whatever you hear. Whatever you put in your body, you put in your body. And that's simple. I don't care if you're spiritual, your religion. A lot of things people say that they have a lot of energy. You know how people say they have a lot of energy. When you say you have a lot of energy, that means that it could be good and bad. But I'm talking about the people that say a lot of energy. They say that I can hear a lot of gun noise, gunshot noise, but I have a lot of energy that will stop it. It will not stop it because what energy does is this. Energy is like, okay, Monday to Sunday you hear gunshot noises. I can't stop it. I could help you, but I cannot stop it. You have to change that. Meaning that what? Stop listening to it, get away from it, and do something. It's that simple. So again, though, you guys could say a lot of things, a lot of energy. My soul is great. This and this. It does not mean shit until you stop it. And so if Kevin hits me, right, Monday to Sunday, right, but the next Monday, Kevin hits me. Guess what I'm gonna do to Kevin? I'm gonna rock his jaw. Pause. I'm gonna rock him. You know why? Because Kevin's hitting me Monday to Sunday. You know why? Because I have an opportunity to whip his ass to tell him to stop it. But imagine if I didn't. Kevin would have killed me. He would have hurt me, put me in a coma, hospital, right? So do you know why I told you? I stopped that. Let's say Kevin is making music. It's talking about killing, raping, having sex, selling jokes, all that, right? And I listen to him Monday to Sunday, right? I become like Kevin. But what happens if I stopped on Monday? I would not become like Kevin. I'll become different. So you have to stop what you're doing. You have to listen carefully, see carefully, and eat carefully. It's that simple. Because all three of them is connected to your brain. We're connected to your brain all the way to your top of your
Alright.
toes.
Wait up. Let me explain it a bit better what you're trying to say. No, because you made it too long.
Yeah, I
Let's
know,
explain.
yeah.
So what he's trying to say is, what you hear is what you can become. Because what you hear, if you hear this all the time, this means it'll change the way you think. Literally. Because everything we do, everything we are, we learn it. Some way or form. See, that's what a lot of people do not understand. They learn certain things either from their parents, from their friends, from the media, from the music, from the television, whatever it may be. Whether it be Netflix, whether it be you saw somebody get shot. Oh, damn, he got shot. That looked cool. I want to do it. Nah, man. Don't be doing that out here. See, people eat food that they see is popular, common, and that everybody else does. But you see, that food isn't necessarily good for you. See, every culture has different types of food. See, if you go back and you look at your ancestors, what they ate, they were healthier, stronger. Some of them weren't because, some of them died of hunger. But they lived a better life, a happier life. Why? Because they ate better food. How? Because they weren't eating all this processed stuff. Yeah. The food affects your mind too. See, why do you think that people say that fish gives you brain intelligence and stuff like that? Because it's like brain food. Fish is brain food. Why? Because some fish is genetically modified, obviously, but not all of it. So, you know how they say they know more about space than in the ocean? Ask yourself why they say that. Because they can't find every fish and modify every fish the way they want to. The way they want change you, your beliefs, your thoughts, your vision, and everything. Nah, they can't find every fish. That's why they say the space is a lot easier to understand in the underwater, in the ocean. That's why they say it. See, some people just don't like fish because of the smell. See, the problem is with people being too picky out here is they won't be able to get all the nutrients they really need. See, my dad, he lived in poverty. Literal poverty. It wasn't because his dad didn't work or anything like that. It was because his dad was a drunk addict. A really bad drunk addict. Waste all his money every time he got paid. He'd come home and I'm gonna guess he got enough to pay off the water or whatever. Not enough for food, because my dad would tell me there'd be weeks where he'd literally, between the 7 of his family members, they'd all eat 1 egg. 1 egg in a week. Yo, you really think that's enough for you to be nutritional, to be fed, to appetite you? I mean, to satisfy your appetite? Nah, man. 1 freaking egg for 7 people or 6 people, whatever it may be. Bro, I eat 1 egg and I'm not hungry. Bro, every day I eat like 3 or 4 eggs. That's not enough for just breakfast. Yo, my breakfast be like oatmeal, cereal, milk, some fruits, eggs, bacon. I be eating as much as I possibly can. I eat a lot naturally. Naturally a lot. You don't have to eat as much as me. But, you see, I eat a lot because I waste a lot of energy. A lot of people don't understand that. See, depending on how much energy you waste, that's how much food you'll need. See, some people, like the monks for example. The monks are a perfect example. Some monks can go years, or I don't freaking know how long, months without eating, weeks without eating. Why? Because they go into this meditative state where they're literally wasting the most minimalist amount of energy to maintain their body functions working. The most minimalist. See, why do you think they say when a person works out and is healthy and is fit, eats right, their heartbeat goes down and down and down? See, the heartbeat goes down and down and down because your heart is more efficient. It works better. It doesn't need to pump blood as many times, like boom, 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 to get the blood to flow and to keep your body functions stable. It doesn't need as much blood. See, but the monks perfected this thing called the heartbeat. Actually, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it though the heartbeat life sustaining ratio. Okay, so literally The monks go in this meditative state, and their energy is so controlled that they literally lose. I'm gonna say probably like a 1/100th of what a person usually uses in the whole day, in one day. See, these monks can literally go days and hours, weeks without eating, and if you look at them after that time passes, they're probably gonna look better than you. Why? Because they literally know how to control the energy. They literally don't have worries. They literally. Oh, this is one other thing I like to say about monks. See, a lot of people think monks are poor, but they're not. They're honestly not. They're actually pretty rich.
That's true.
See, the only way for a person to have no worries is to have everything they need. See, I remember watching this video where this guy talked about a monk and how this lady was surprised because she saw a monk in first class. This is a picture of a Buddhist monk caught hiding a Louis Vuitton bag. So tell me, are monks poor or rich? You hear it? First class. Not second, not third, whatever the rest are. I don't know that much about planes. But in first class, in the best class you could get, obviously. So this guy was in like technically VIP seats of the, comparing it to concert stuff and like that, in the VIP seats. So he was in the, this monk was in the best part of the plane, right? Where the most expensive food is, where the most expensive care is, where the best bathrooms are, where the best tables, floors, everything is. Where the best of the best is. See, a monk is actually rich. But you know why he's rich? See, people don't understand when a person becomes a monk, he has become different. He has become one with himself, or they have become not worried about anything, or of what do you call it? Worldly possessions, because he already has everything. So he does not have to worry. They do not have to worry.
Listen, like see, we see, listen,
okay.
Listen, whatever, and eat whatever. When you do not have monks, they do not how they're smart, they stop. It's called letting go. Do you know how you let go? So like try to breathe in, right? Like do that, right? Like you do that, but you have to breathe out though. Know why? Because you have to breathe out. Your brain says breathe out. That's how life is. You have to let go everything. So if something's hurting you, let it go. That's why monk is smart. That's why some guys like a monk told him in the morning. He's like, "Do you know the reason why I can let go?" He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Breathe out, like breathe in, and then try to hold it in." That dude cannot hold it for 3 seconds. He, like 2 seconds, he has to like breathe out. And the guy's like, "Monk, I can't breathe. I can't hold it." And he's like, "You know why? That thing that you breathe in, you have to breathe it out. That's how life is. You have to let it go. And then guess what though? When you let it go, guess what happens when you let it go? Peace, happiness, all that comes out. But when you let it in and try to hold it in, guess what happens? We just so when you do it like this, that's natural, right? But if you do this like that, that's what peace. You're holding too much. So that's what the monks are smart. They do that and they just breathe it, and then they're happy, smiling, positive energy, all that stuff. When you try to hold in and you breathe like that, that means that you're holding too much that, and that causes you pain.
Right. So what you're saying is, what you need is a constant flow of energy. You don't need anything to stop you. So when you breathe in, your body wants to release the air, but you're not letting it. So literally, that will cause you to
break down,
function incorrectly, get depressed, break down, like he said.
Yeah, break down. Yeah.
Lose focus and stuff like that.
Oh, it makes your heart rate so fast to the point that you don't know what you're doing. It is bad.
Also, that is true. Your heart rate raises whenever it is in. It senses danger. So when you stop breathing, it senses danger. So your heart will start beating faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, because it's trying to tell you that get away, get somewhere where you can breathe, somewhere where you can actually inhale air and not die, somewhere where you're not gonna die. See, the body is intelligent. It was made in such a perfection that it could heal itself.
That's true.
It could repair itself. It could communicate to itself. It could tell you when you're hurting, when you're in pain, when you're damaged, whenever you break a bone, whenever you're pushing yourself too hard. It could tell you. Also, there's been days when I worked out so hard that I went to sleep right that night, and I wouldn't wake up until the next day, till 7 in the afternoon. Let's say I went to sleep around 9, and I woke up the next day at 7. I was literally so tired that I slept pretty much the whole day. See, what people don't understand is sleep is important too. Sleep helps your body. It helps your body heal. See, when your body is healing, it's using up energy. See, what people don't understand is when you sleep, you're using energy, which makes you lose body fat, which makes you lose overweight. See, if you want to lose weight, you need to sleep more hours, because that's when your body's healing itself. That's when it's using most energy. See, that's why a lot of times when I wake up sweating. Why? Because my body's healing itself. Why? Because your body doesn't fully fall asleep. Never does. Never will. Never can. Because when it does, it means you're dead. Look at the sharks. How do sharks sleep? No, they don't sleep upside down. So I searched it up. It said something about the sharks not actually sleeping like humans do, but instead what they do is get upside down and relax their muscles so they could possibly heal themselves or something like that. I wasn't sure. It said something about exchanging with their surroundings. Sleep upside right? And technically they don't even sleep for that long. I remember reading it somewhere. They slept for like a couple minutes a day.
Oh yeah, also too the whales.
But
the whales
when they die, they flip upside down. I just read it online and they say some sharks when they flip upside down, they go into this tonic state of immobility, and if they stay in it for too long, for like example 15 minutes, they could suffocate to death. Why? Because that's a sign that they die, and they start raising and raising and raising. Or maybe they don't. Maybe that's just in the movies. Who knows? But they flip upside down when they die is what I'm trying to say. See, if you want to live life upside down, the wrong side, upside down, you're always going to be in pain, literally in pain, struggling, and living the worst life you probably possibly could live. Not necessarily the worst, but it's definitely not even close to the best. So, what you want to do out here is be like the river. Flow smoothly. Not perfectly, because there's no such thing as perfection, but smoothly. What else were we talking about? About the food, about the what you see.
What you hear.
So, what you see, what you hear, and what you eat is what you truly become. Hear, see, and eat. See, these three things is what you become. See, they said back in the day when the people were tall, averaged around 6 feet of height. Nowadays, the average of males are 5'6". The males back then were 6 feet. But listen, why they were 6 feet? Because they ate meat. Oh, wait up. What you mean meat? We eat meat nowadays. I mean, a variety of meats. They falcon meat, snake meat, pork meat, lion meat, dog meat, freaking cat meat, lizard meat. What other types of meat? Cow meat, giraffe meat, hippopotamus meat, shark meat. They eat all these types of meat. A lot of various types of foods. See, it's been proven that the meat you eat can determine your height in a certain degree. See, when you eat a large variety of foods, a large variety of meat, it can help you grow. But you see, there always needs to be a balance. Because I've noticed one thing. Whenever I eat too much meat, it's not good for me. It makes me feel tired. Makes me feel weak. It makes me feel unbalanced. See, depending on your culture is how you should truly eat. See, I believe it's around 50 to 50% of how I'm supposed to eat. I should eat 50% of fruits and vegetables. That'd be the best diet for me. And 50% carbohydrates and meats. That'd be the best diet for me. Because I've tested it out. When I eat like 60 or more percent of food that isn't fruits and vegetables, I feel heavy, tired, and somewhat depressed, to be honest. I don't feel that good. But when I eat 50-50, I notice the pimples I got on my face, the acne, it starts going away. The one I have in my scalp, that goes away too. So, like I was saying, depending on your culture, your ancestors, how they ate, I'd recommend you search it up how your ancestors ate. And if you eat similar to them, you'll get similar results to them. Because you see, most people nowadays are intertwined, mixed with a bunch of different cultures. So everybody will not be able to take the same diet as everybody else. See, some people could take a higher calorie intake and stay skinny. Some people could take a very low calorie intake and gain weight. But want to know why that is? They gain weight? A, they don't sleep enough. B, they ain't eating the best diet for themselves. They aren't eating enough vegetables or fruits. They don't got enough fiber in their body. They don't have the right nutrients, vitamins in their body. So they're not living the best they truly can. See, life is just balance. If you don't have balance, you don't have anything. So, the honest truth about this video, I hope y'all can learn from this. Eat better, listen better, see better. See what they're really trying to teach y'all here. I want you to focus on what you can do to improve yourself and others. See, you don't need to improve others. See, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to help others out here. I'm trying to get the truth out. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to help people here, there, and that. See, it's funny though, because some people be like, damn, he helped me? Why the frick he helped me? I'll be like, I'll help you. Doesn't mean we're friends, but I'll help you. I ain't being mean to you. I ain't being a nice guy. I'm just helping you. See, when I'm in problems, I'm in trouble, I hope you could help me too, but most of the time they probably won't. But it's fine. Why? Because I'm a man. I understand that a lot of times, most of the time, I might have to push through myself. Take charge, man. Take charge.